Our topic right now is the infamous thirsty. Thirsty for relationships. So who's going first?
Well, I'm actually pulling this from the group,
Yes.
the Dating Advice for Grown Women group that Paul has moderated for us. Let's define thirsty.
Yes.
Why do you avoid thirsty people?
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious they want you.
Mm-hmm.
So, there we have it. Let's define thirsty. What is your definition of thirsty? Let's start with that.
Thirsty is wanting something so bad that it's like it's going to change your life, that you just got to have it. And you do things in the excess of attempting to get it. Mm-hmm. And when I wrote that part there about when people are thirsty for you, it's when they go the extra mile where there is no road to get at you. Well, like I said earlier, placing those text messages in the morning. Text you in the morning and text you in the evening, good morning and good night. And they give a couple of adjectives, lovely lady and things like that. But that's not true communication. Those to me are thirsty moments. They just want to be there without deeper context. That's how I see thirsty. So thirsty would be, hey, you want it bad. You want it bad. No water, you want water, right?
Okay.
You don't want to shake, you want water.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right. So, my definition of thirsty varies from your definition of thirsty.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I think that...
I actually saw it in your eye.
Yeah. My definition of thirsty varies. I'm going to comment. I would like to comment on what you just said. I don't think that every time someone sends a text message because they're thinking about you is thirsty. It can be thirsty. It can be thirsty. But sometimes it could just simply be somebody thinking about you. You know?
It depends on what you put in it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Well,
when you put something in it.
I don't know what you mean by putting it in it because good morning.
Yeah, that says just
like,
good morning. There's no depth to that.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I remember that you have that client meeting. I hope you nail it. That is not thirsty.
That's definitely not thirsty.
That is communication for the best of you.
That is best communication. That is great communication. All right. So
we need to talk about brown nosing too, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm just joking.
And brown nosing can be thirsty. Listen, I straddle on the fence with agreeing whether or not. I think that sometimes those can be thirsty moments, what you explained, but sometimes it's not always thirsty.
So what is thirsty to you?
Thirsty to me. Okay. Thirsty is when someone is consistently going above and beyond to get your unwanted attention. Like, I feel that when someone just goes too far, they're doing too much, team too much all the time.
Team too much.
Yeah, team too much all the time.
Learn something new every day.
That is thirsty. Example, just say you have an event.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And everyone is waiting to get their pictures done. He's also a photographer. Awesome photographer
Click boom.
as well. Click boom. So they're waiting to get their photos done.
Right.
But this one person that's waiting, instead of being in line waiting with everybody else or just waiting their turn, every 5 seconds they got to run over to you. So what you doing over there? How is it? How am I going to get my pictures done?
So dramatic.
So when am I going to get my pictures? I'm like, it's like you are so thirsty. wait your tail in line. Wait till your
Was she
turn.
thirsty for her pictures or thirsty for my attention?
She just damn thirsty.
Okay.
Whichever one it is, it
Okay.
doesn't matter.
So-
It doesn't matter if it's just for one or the other. It's just the whole act of being thirsty. That is team too much. You don't have to be so overdrawn.
Okay. True.
Yeah.
Truly, I get
Yeah.
it. But that goes with the reason I say that about text messaging is I think the thirsty brother who uses a day text and a night text to gain your attention, that's thirsty. But the one who can send you real communication or have a real conversation when they can't have a conversation with you makes a world of difference in the world of communications, which therefore they are not thirsty.
Right? I agree.
Right.
I do agree.
Yeah.
But sometimes we like those words of affirmation.
So that goes to the point of when this person that starts at you, comes at you in the beginning with all this attention, and they're willing to do everything that they can to be with you, but you're turned off by it. Why is that?
Maybe you're just not interested in that person.
Just from the start? Just from the eagerness to want to please you and be with you and text you every... No, I'm just joking. But please you and you know, coming at you.
Okay.
That, like, a woman would like to say is, I want to know what a man wants to do up front.
Right.
So if this guy comes up and he says, you know what? I think you're a wonderful person. I've been watching you for a couple of weeks. I want to be with you. I think I can marry you. Oh.
Okay. Well, that sounds nice.
Really?
You know, it's nice for you to have an understanding of what you want, but what you want is also a process.
Normally when I hear it the other way, it's the same way. You stating up front that this is what I want. I want a full-fledged relationship, no shenanigans, and I want to be married.
Right.
And we do the same thing in return.
Yeah.
Pump your brakes, sister.
Yeah.
Pump your brakes. If they're air brakes, sound like an 18 like the Greyhound bus. Because it kind of does something to us, and I think it's happening on both sides.
It does.
That you want it so bad that you throw everything out there in the front, and there lies the idea of thirsty.
Right. And you can appear thirsty, and it's okay to be eager. It's okay. It's okay to want something.
Be excited.
It's okay to be excited, but it's not okay to steam press that excitement onto someone else.
Like a non-requested dick pic. A non-requested dick pic. Is that thirsty?
Now that's thirsty.
No, that's harassment.
That's also that is thirsty harassment.
All right, yeah, because I have to admit, you know, I think you have to learn where your level of eagerness has to
Lord
stop.
have
So
mercy.
I'm gonna tell my story. So I was actually out on a date, and it was a wonderful, wonderful day. I really enjoyed her. I really did. So when I got home, I lubed up the stallion.
Oh, Lord have
And
mercy.
shot her a picture. And in my mind, I'm saying, she really likes me. She's really going to like him. Yeah. No,
How did that end?
No, it didn't go well. Yeah, I should have took that whole idea on a test run. And
On the test run.
what I got back in return was nothing like I thought I was going to get. And needless to say, we're not married today. That was a horrible idea. And men, if you're out there, you're thinking about doing it because you think she likes you, that's for the non-requested dick pic. Wait for the request. Wait for the request. That makes a world of difference. And make sure you have great lighting. Make sure you took a nap. Send your best photo. And don't put your ID card next to your penis.
No.
No. She'll get the gist of it. Just don't do that. So, are we done with
Wait.
Oh, you got a dick pic story? Ladies,
I have more, Okay.
You have more
It's,
what?
it's not quite a dick pic story.
Okay.
However, fellas, also don't wait for her to ask you for a dick pic. That might not be it. But if you're so eager, if you guys are communicating and you would like to share your anatomy with her, just get her permission first.
You said, oh, no, wait.
Get her permission.
How about this? Hey, I want to send you something. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, I want to send you something.
Because you understand? Wait a minute. So
don't
ladies,
be offended.
Yes, ladies. So
I don't want you to be offended.
So you already know.
Wait
Wait a minute. So when you hear that,
if I hear, I don't want you to be offended, but I'm about to send you something.
Yeah.
I already know he about to send me his anatomy, and I don't mind. I like anatomy.
Okay.
But it don't just up and pop your anatomy in my message box. I'm like, wait a minute, don't do that. Or then I'd be like, wait a minute.
I don't know how to ask. I guess that's how you ask.
That's how you ask.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not really asking, you're preparing.
You're preparing.
So should I like...
It's like, it's not just being...
So I should like wait for a response back? So wait a minute, is there like a time frame? It's like I send that, says, hey, I want to send you something. Don't be offended. How long should I wait after that?
Okay, so listen. If you would only send that if you're already having a conversation with this person. So just say you're talking to her on the phone. You're having a conversation and then you say...
Are we talking about sex? In the conversation?
You could be talking about sex, or you simply just could be talking... You could be speaking about general conversation. It doesn't have to be about sex.
I can't wait till I call the IRS.
What's that?
I can't wait till I call the IRS.
The IRS, that's funny.
Because I'm going to tell them to send them something.
Don't send them a dick pic.
Operator,
it's not going to get you any money off.
Okay, all right. Okay. So we good?
Then it might get you a lot of money off. I don't know.
So we good with the Thursday?
Yeah, we done.
Because,
we done.
Hey, remember, I'm sending you something. Don't be upset. Don't be offended. All right. There you go. All right. That was wow. Peace.